Hello! Welcome back to Tuesday. And it's not late this week because I am filming on, what day is it today? Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Okay, first bit of business is the majority of you said that you would like to hear something that I have written, so I'm going to make that a private video, which you can access by clicking here. Just so that this video doesn't get too long, or if you don't actually want to hear it, then you don't have to. Just click on that link and you will be brought to it. Other than that, okay, I'm going to talk about what I write. Getting into the fun stuff now. The different kind of things that I write and how I got into writing these different kind of things. The most I've ever done with my writing has been collaborative work with my best friend Amy. We did a one-act play called The Sidekick, which is right here. There we go. In which I played the lead female character, Kat Newman, and see, it's right there, the yellow one. That's our play. I was in all four of those. Amy and I have written a couple different plays, including Hotel Crep and Oh My God, It's a Children's Tale. And Oh My God, It's a Children's Tale might actually make it onto stage this year. We're crossing our fingers, really, really hoping that we get that opportunity, because that would be grand. So Amy's the one that got me into stage and screenwriting. And together, we have written a couple different plays, and we're turning The Sidekick into a full-length play and then turning it into a musical, hopefully. And screenwriting is the same thing. Her and I have written a couple short films, and like you guys have heard of 7 Days, most likely, which we're still going to do, by the way. As far as poetry goes, I don't write too much of that anymore. I used to write a lot of poetry, but now any poetry that... Holy crap. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that sound, but that was like a lot of snow just fell off the roof and it's now covered our back porch. So, that's fun. My brother's going to shovel that later. Anyways, I don't remember what I was talking about. Poetry! Right. That's you guys. Okay, anyways. Poetry! Right. I don't actually write that much poetry anymore. I used to, but now it's, you guys on Twitter are gonna be spamming me this entire video. I used to write quite a bit, but now it's all, prophecy type stuff for my medieval fantasy things. Things like, once through will bring the death of friends, twice through is death of mind, thrice is key to the past mistakes, the way back is yours to find. The biggest genre that I write in is definitely medieval fantasy, and that comes from growing up reading medieval fantasy, things like Timora Pierce and David Eddings. I guess it comes from what I was talking about in the last video, is that this world wasn't good enough, and the worlds that I was reading about weren't good enough, so I wanted to create my own, and the best kind of world to create for me was the medieval fantasy world, because it was set in the past, and it was set with magic, and I could just do whatever I wanted with it, and I did. And that's how that started, and it just kind of stuck because it's the kind of world that I've always loved. It's the kind of world that I've always wanted to live in. You guys, I am not the only writer in my family. My dad also writes, although he hasn't been published yet. He has been trying. He has written 2 books. One is the Omega Project, and the other one he self-published, called Living Life Half Past Thursday, which I quite enjoy. And he's actually going to take this back from me once I'm done reading through it again, and he's going to edit it and make it better and then send it out, which I'm really happy for, because I know he can get published. I know it. So he's going to be doing that. So keep an eye out for the name Vaughn Reed. He will be published someday, and then you guys can buy his books. See, this is just like me rambling. I don't even know what to talk about. It's just writing. It's just there. It's always just been there. I've never put this much thought into it.